About a dozen people in court today following last week's big drug bust in town. KMAC's Tori Larned also in court this morning. Tori, take us through what happened today.
Well, Brian, for many, this hearing determined if they'd get bond or not, and that only happened for 2 women in this case. While a couple other men were denied bond, there was a particular focus on Mr. Alejandro Castillo, charged with possession and intent to distribute cocaine.
That's what we would call a righteous bust. It's a good arrest.
1 pound of cocaine, 5 pounds of hydroponic marijuana, 5 firearms, and 13 vehicles. A drug bust putting 20 people behind bars. Former Lubbock Police Chief Thomas Nichols, who's dealt with many narcotics cases, told us it takes a big team to make a bust this large.
It can involve undercover officers who do buys, undercover officers who do surveillance, or safe houses.
While many of these individuals are awaiting a different fate in court, for Alejandro Castillo, a DEA agent says Castillo, along with other individuals, were under surveillance for months. The day of Castillo's arrest, the agent says he left another involved party's home with a package. He was later pulled over for a traffic violation where they found almost a pound of cocaine, a loaded gun, and almost $3,000.
There's no hard and fast rule on when to make the bust. It depends on how high you're trying to go in the organization.
The agent says this drug operation crossed the Mexican-American border. Nichols says the amount of drugs in Lubbock has gotten worse over the years.
Where there used to be small amounts, just dime bags and so forth being sold around, now there's pipelines everywhere.
If these individuals get their maximum sentences, they could be facing multiple years to life in prison and millions of dollars in fines. Lauren?
Tori, thank you.